What is your view on SPACs? Do you have any perspective?
Yes.
We talked about this on the call this morning.
Yeah.
Right. And there's a huge supply of SPACs. Everybody and their mother. It's just another way in some form of Wall Street to get paid. But there are some winners and some losers.
Yeah, there's some definite losers. The one that I like to short, because I don't think he's a loser, to be clear, because he's Canadian, is Seamus' SPAC.
Is what one?
Seamus. People like this guy because he...
Oh, Seamus, yeah.
So he's got IPOA, IPOB, these are tickers, IPOC. So I go like this with the B. Like I short that one. It's at the top end of the range. I did it a couple days ago and I liked it. Covered it yesterday, but it's so I don't believe his bullshit in a lot. Like he's a raconteur. You know what that is? The raconteur, le Seamus. There, he tells a lot of stories. Wonderful storyteller and a very intelligent guy. That's what you need to do if you're in that kind of a business. Long only, selling the dream. And there are a lot of dreams that that have really come true with him. That's why people like him. He's done a great job in a lot of things, but it doesn't mean that you should believe everything he says, right? Or believe that everything that he says is going to come true. So there are shorts in SPAC space. There are many higher quality shorts than Seamus' stuff because he's a high quality guy, Canadian guy. But you got some frauds out there probably. We're going to try to find those. And then you got the most interesting thing about SPACs. I'd encourage you to listen to the call this morning where Jay Van Sciver went through BMRG, which is de-SPACing, and it had a great day for us yesterday. That's EOS Energy, so it's a zinc battery company. Yeah. And that's going to be, we think that could be one of the few ways for ESG funds or environmental funds to basically play battery storage. So again, that's a good one that's de-SPACed yesterday. And you got FVAC, of course, which is Mountain Pass. So we have high quality SPACs, and then we have bullshit, dream selling, and then we got some frauds, and hopefully we find the frauds get to the right ones. There's also SPACs. The last thing I'll say, I'll let you listen to the call on Van Sciver's surgical breakdown of how this works, but what he went through was how the ARBs deal with shorting SPACs. And what happened with SPACs, Jonesy, in the month of October, as everybody who's long FVAC knows, they got pounded. ARBs were just selling these things ahead of the de-SPACing. So again, what they're doing is and again, you can go through that on the call. I'm not going to explain the whole thing because we're out of time here. But again, that's reversed. And it has a central tendency to reverse when you get to the de-SPAC date. Yeah. And if it's not a bullshit company or a fraud, that's a really interesting time for the company. Because again, not only does the ticker change, but then you get to see the management team. You see, like in the case of Mountain Pass, Morgan Stanley's going to cover it, at least we think. Yeah. They're their banker, so that would probably be a good idea for them. And I think the guy who covers Tesla's probably going to be the guy. I'm just guessing. I don't know. I mean, Jonas, I think one of the Jonas brothers, he's going to cover it. It's going to be a party. But, so that's kind of, so it's not kind of. That's how these things start to manifest. And I think we're going to find, in as much as Ami Joseph's got a great conference call for subscribers to the tech vertical next week, he's just doing tech IPOs and software. I think he's got 7 tickers. He's going to rattle them through like long, short names, like new names, like Sumo, like cool tickers, right? So you got the software bubble, you got the SPAC bubble. There's longs and shorts everywhere. This is where Hedgeye was built to thrive. And I'm excited about it.